it's Junkyard here. Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Junkyard. Well, it's a chilly day here in May in Colorado, so I figured I'm going to go ahead and make something, well, chili. We're going to make some chili today. We're going to actually make no bean chili because no bean chili is really good on top of other foods like spaghettis, French fries, or just in a nice bowl itself if you don't want to have those beans. Now again, I like beans in my chili, don't get me wrong, we all like beans, the musical fruit. But nonetheless, well, sometimes you just don't want to have the beans in your chili, and well, I want to go ahead and make you a really good recipe of no bean chili. So let's get started. Okay, the ingredients are pretty dang basic. Pretty much we're going to start off with 1 pound of ground chuck, pretty much hamburger meat. We also have here some garlic, so we're going to have a couple cloves of garlic. We have 1 big onion that we're going to use. We also have 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 1 teaspoon of cumin, ground cumin. We're going to use some hot sauce in here as well. We also have 1 big can of crushed tomatoes. So that's a beautiful thing. We got some salt and pepper. And last but not least, we're going to use a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar. Well, let's go ahead and get this on the stove. Alright, so what you want to do is go ahead and get yourself started here. You have yourself some garlic cloves. We got 2 garlic cloves that I've already went ahead and cleaned up and chopped up for you. Now we have an onion. So pretty much we're going to do the same thing with the onion. Just going to go ahead and chop a whole big onion like this up. We're going to put all this in with the hamburger, and we're going to heat it all together. Again, on the stove right now, I have a huge stock pot getting ready to go ahead and getting warmed up for everything. And this onion is going to make me cry. It's a little bit, it's definitely a potent onion, that's for dang sure, I'll tell you that. You're going to have to, don't touch your eyes when you're cutting the onion. Another little trick, which I didn't think of doing, you can actually put a piece of lemon in your mouth when you're cutting an onion, and that helps with the acidity in the lemon. Helps bite the bite of the onion in your eyes. But obviously I can't talk with a lemon in my mouth, so I'm cutting these. And I'm crying right now, I'm telling you. It's pretty hard. Alright, so we're going to chop this onion up pretty good. Get that in the crock pot there. Ooh, can't see anything. My eyes are tearing up. Oh my gosh. Everything's going to be okay. Alright, let's get this going. Alright. We got a warmed up stock pot here. It's about medium high heat. We're going to go ahead and put the hamburger right inside. You can see it sizzling away there. At the same time, what we want to do is start getting it brown on it here. And then, pretty much before it gets brown, we're going to add the garlic. And all this, the big onion, right into it. Now we're going to go ahead and brown this up. Keep an eye on it, watch it, brown it up. Alrighty. Alright, we went ahead and browned up the meat here. As you can see, it looks really nice. Now what we want to do is add the seasoning. We have the oregano, we have the chili powder, we have the cumin, we're going to add some pepper, some salt, just a little bit, I mean about a teaspoon of salt, about a teaspoon of hot sauce, the stewed tomatoes, stir that together. We get the then we got to put the red wine vinegar in. We're going to put a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar here. stir this up. You should have turned the heat down by now. When you were browning it, you're going to see you want to probably turn the heat down to about, oh, I'd say to mid-grade, about middle of the, just basically medium heat. Now we're going to go ahead and leave it on medium heat, and we're going to go ahead and get this up to a boil. Once it gets to a nice boil, we're going to go ahead and turn it down and then simmer it for about an hour to, well, almost 2 hours, depending how you like it. So let's go ahead and get that to a boil. Okay, we got it up to a boil now, as you can see. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is cover it up and turn the heat down to a low simmer. And we're just going to go ahead and leave it alone and let it cook for about an hour or maybe 2. So we'll go ahead and check on it, and this is going to be great. Alright, it's been about an hour and a half now. Let's take a look and see how it looks. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Look at that. No beans chili. Just going to get that in a beautiful bowl here. Nice. Let's add some cheese and some onions to that. Awesome. Here's some cheese. Some onions right on top. Let's give it a try. No beans chili. Cheese and onions on top. Oh, that is good stuff. You're going to love this. You can put this chili on top of French fries, on top of noodles, on top of your hamburgers. You can put it on top of hot dogs. You can put it on top of rice. It's awesome just the way it is. Either way. You're going to love it. Look forward to you to let me know how you feel about it when you try it out. This is Junkyard. As I always say, needless to say, keep cooking.